morning, Hank. It's Thursday. I have good news and bad news. First, the good news. Yes! Thanks to about 35,000 residents of the Dominican Republic, we managed to get our silver magic cord that takes the ideas from inside the camera and puts them inside the computer from the big city, which is like an hour and a half away, to the little city, which is here. Yes! And now the bad news, Hank. And I really can't address this video to you because you went off to the beach or whatever to use the internet magic phone to talk to the Catherine. But anyway, we had been planning all week for an exciting Brotherhood 2 moment of hilarity. About 6 weeks ago, my cousin Braxton called me and he said, "John, I have good news and I have great news." And I said, "Oh, well, let's start with the good news." And he said, "My wife and I are going to have our first child." And I said, "Wow, that is really, really good news. I can't imagine what the great news is." And then Braxton said, "John, the great news is this. In the Dominican Republic, they have miniature donkey polo." Miniature donkey polo! Now, before any of you animal rights nerd fighters get mad at me, let me quickly point out that miniature donkey polo is not inhumane. Witness, for example, Christopher Robin and Eeyore. Huh? Getting ridden by Christopher Robin was the only thing that ever made Eeyore happy. Add to the long list of things I thought I would never say but ended up saying on Brotherhood 2.0, ridden by Christopher Robin. Anyway, Hank, I've spent the last 6 weeks looking forward to miniature donkey polo. And then I called this morning because the miniature donkey polo was scheduled for 6 o'clock and they said that it had been canceled due to heat. I don't want to exploit the donkeys, but we're in the Dominican Republic. How can you cancel something due to heat? It's always hot here! So unfortunately our reunion is going to have to end without donkey polo. Anyway, Hank, it's been a great week. I've loved hanging out with you. It's been every bit as fun as the Growing Pains theme promised it would be. I think we've also learned a lot about microfinance and poverty and what life is really like in this country. And I think we're looking forward to making those videos when we get back home to regular video equipment land. And really, I think the only way this trip could have been better is if our grandparents had been here and if Catherine had been here. I mean, without them it does feel a little bit like a family reunion instead of a family reunion. Anybody? Anybody? Spelling jokes? Anyone? No? Okay. Hank, I'll see you tomorrow.